Hey everyone, it's Marguerite Ashton here on building dollhouses from scratch. Just checking in and wanted to go over the latest miniature dollhouse one that I received, and we'll do the unboxing a little later. But this is something that I wanted you to know and kind of be aware of. If you're looking for a different type of miniature, this one is called Wonderful Life. It is a quick and easy. It lists ages 14 plus now. That something for you to get started on. Can you see that? We've got a lot of glare. Oh, up there. That's better. Okay, so this here is called Anne's Bedroom. So if you go on a maybe even Amazon may have it, but if you type in Wonderful Life and then Anne's Bedroom, that should help get you where you need to be. To find, remember, I always tell you to go to a hobby store, or I've even purchased a couple of doll kits from what is it, Greenhouse. Again, when I'm having these moments of trying to figure out the exact name, I think it's Greenhouse, but I don't have the exact website, so bear with me. Anyway, this one here is by Handcraft. Like the other one I showed you was Row Life. This one is Handcraft. Okay. Yes, and this one, everything is made out of wood. So this is a DIY house. So this is going to be different than the ones I've showed you before. So I guess we're actually going to open this here. We're going to actually open this so I can show you what I am talking about. Now, bear with me because, are you gonna open? All right, just, yep, just a second. Okay. Come on, baby. There we go. Now, I don't have a lot of my tools accessible because on this, I'm up north right now, and we're remodeling, so a lot of my stuff is everywhere. And it's not where I need it to be, like right here. So we're gonna wing this. One of the things I've explained to you guys from the beginning is that I just go with the flow when I do the videos. They are never edited. It's like being live. And I've done some of the live videos. It's just, we get what we get here. So we're going to look at this, and I'm going to show you the difference once I get this off of here. Come on. Come on. I don't want to cut it. Aha! There we go. Get it off eventually here. I apologize for the delay. I was not expecting to have to unbox this, but we're gonna unbox this because this one is totally different. There she is. All right. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and enjoy one of the things that I enjoy the best, and that's opening a new box of the latest Dollhouse kit. So I hope everybody's doing well. Okay. So one of the things that I've always explained that the best things for me is to have the instructions when you open a new Dollhouse kit, is to have the instructions right there, and this company has done that. It was right there on top. Now, one of the other things you want to make sure when purchasing any type of Dollhouse kit, especially the miniatures, is to make sure that it is in English. So that I learned the hard way. Okay, so this is in English, and it's listing all of the, it's doing a step-by-step to let you know what part it is. It's listing the part. It gives instructions underneath, such as here, and it tells you how to do it. It has the part number, and that's a good thing too. This also at the beginning is telling you, it gives you tips for the type of glue to use. Liquid, this one says liquid glue is used to glue large wood parts and other material. Do not use too much glue in case of longer time to dry. It may also affect the appearance of completed products. Now, we've had this discussion before, because when we've worked on the larger scale Dollhouses, you're needing as much glue as possible because you want it to stick, you want it to stay, because of temperature changes or whatever it is, the environment maybe will just, like, for example, one on the Painted Lady, doing the research and reading what it is before I purchased it, one of the things was to learn was not to use the hot glue gun. Well, I've explained, it depends on where you are. Are you north or south? And the temperature changes. Well, a lot of the time, the hot glue gun is not going to give the, and I'm going to say, the perfect adhesive. You want it to stay. The bigger scale houses are heavier, the parts are heavier. Anything, the sectionals for sectioning off a room, for example, I believe the Painted Lady has 7 rooms. Putting up anything, the bones of the house needs all the glue you can get, and you do have to follow up behind it and clean it up. With the miniatures, that is not something you want to do. You want to be, with your glue, you want to make sure that you're neat with it. That's the word I'm going to use. You want to make sure that you're neat with the glue, okay? So also here, it's going to tell you the tools that, let me do this. It's going to tell you the tools that are included and not included. What's included in this kit? Tweezer, pigment, which is basically they mean paint, and a brush. But I've explained to you it would be easier if you set up your own. You got your own paint brushes, your own set of paints and everything, because after, you don't know how long the box has been sitting, so we're not sure how the pigment is going to look, the paint, excuse me. And if, for example, here is the paintbrush. This is not, I'm not speaking on the place that did the dollhouse kit, that is selling the dollhouse kit, but I am speaking of the quality that is given. This is a very flimsy brush, but you know, sometimes it's best that it's not worth the stress of saying, well, I must have it. So if it's your first kit and everything comes in with it, like the paintbrush, go ahead and give it a try and see if it works. I will tell you though from experience that it did not do its job, and so that is when I learned that I had to get my own cart and put my own set of tools that were more sturdy and more dependable for use. Okay. So, for example, tools not included. Now, a lot of these, in other kits, these tools are included. For example, the ruler. Sometimes it's just a little metal ruler, but I have my own, and a 12-inch ruler is a really good start. Or even the smaller size rulers, you can get those at hobby stores. So again, to continue on with the list with the tools that are not included: scissors, utility knife, needle nose pliers, clips, cutting pliers, and a black pen. So, I mean, just these are basically staples of what you would already have in your cart if you work to put together something that is yours, that you would like to have set up and available at ready when you do a dollhouse kit. A lot of the kits come with what is needed. Some do not. This is actually the first kit that has less, actually. All right. One of the neat things about this kit and other kits is when they come in the plastic, they have what the part numbers are, so that when you're looking through the book, you know, and you're referring to a part number you need, you go to the package where that is located, and you know exactly what you'll be getting out of that package because it has the part number on it. All right, another thing. The wood parts, I would say actually, for any first time kit, um, you do not want to have this type of, what is the, it has the part number on here. But this type of wood is not something you want to start with, especially if it's your first one, and especially if it's something that you want a smooth transition and trying to learn to put together a dollhouse kit. This type of kit is not something that I would recommend for a first timer for sure. Here's some more parts. Okay, and then here's some more of the same type of wood that I showed you, that you will, you know, hey, maybe, I don't want to discourage not doing it. So let me be careful when I say it, because maybe this is something that works for you. Remember, one of my key things that I say is you do you. Whatever works for you when you're putting together that dollhouse kit. So if this is something that you'd like to try, give it a go. I would like to actually hear some comments on how did it work for you. Was it an easier kit? Because I compare this to the ones I've already worked on, and this type of kit, it's just not something I would have liked to have dealt with being a first timer. So let me put it that way. All right, so it's got all the fabric, and it's got more assembly instructions. Well, that's, yeah, and the kind of glue is shown. This is to put together the Madison plank bed. So this is what I was talking about when you have the part part number on the back. And a lot of the kits, I have not ran into any kits that do not do this. A lot of the kits already have, especially the miniature ones, the DIY ones, they have it all packaged for what it is. So it's, you can go to that one and know that this is all you're going to work on for that moment, per se. I think that would be a good way to explain it that way. Oh yeah, this is neat. I like this. Now, my first miniature, I didn't get all this. I got the beautiful instruction book. I received all the parts with the part numbers. But what I didn't get was additional little booklets on telling you how to put it all together. This is kind of neat, actually. So this is the Elizabeth Secretary. I had to, my first two all the ones that I've done have actually been just in the booklets. And then those are very helpful. Very detail oriented. Lots of information. And the other reminder I want to let you know, when you get your dollhouse kit, they provide a good dollhouse kit provides a material list. That way you know what is in it, what you should have, and if you've received everything. Now, on this one, this is new, which I kind of like, okay? This is neat. So, if you're working on, for example, the slippers, it has a material list. It's not just one set of material list on the page and that's it, and then it gives you all the part numbers. This is more detailed. Or wow, this is actually, that's kind of a neat little thing. The wall cabinet that you'd have to build, it has the material list and how many pieces should be included in the bag for said item. Yeah, okay. I like that. That's something I have not come across before. All right. What is, let me just check and see if there's anything else on the back. Okay. On here, it's giving you informational sections of whatever you put together on what it should look like. What items should be on the desk, the bed. It's detailed, showing you where the wall cabinet should hang. But again, remember, you have free decorating license. If you don't think you like it there, on a bigger scale, on a bigger scale dollhouse kit, you get a little more freedom. On this one's very tight, so most likely wherever they tell you to put it, you'll have to put it. So you don't get to move it around too much, because it is Anne's bedroom. It's just a bedroom, and then that's what it's. Yeah, so there's not much room at all to adjust or put things in different spots that you would like. Kind of have to probably go with the picture. All right. All right, so this was a quick unboxing. I wasn't expecting to do this, as I was talking about, but it did allow us to there's no booklet in this one. So that's where you would have to follow you'll actually have to search for it. It has the part number. DGM08. That's interesting. Okay. Aha. Found it. So this is chair parts. And then I'd have to do more research to see where this goes. This is actually confusing. And for first timers, especially if it was me, I'd be like, I'm done. So I think what I will do, I always explain about the glues. And here is the paints that they provide. It really helps to just go to the lobby store and grab some acrylic paint, folk art, and I use another one, which I'll do in another video, to show you, just so that you have it on hand and that you know that it's going to be it'll be good to work with, and you'll have enough. How about that? Okay. So, but these I never really use. No, I've never used them at all. Never really use. I have my own glues. I know what works for me. I've been working on them for 2 years. I have my favorites of glues, paints, brushes, etc. Okay, so with that unexpected unboxing, the DIY house and which I have realized run different than regular miniatures. So for first timers, I'm going to suggest that maybe you go with a Rolife, R-O-L-I-F-E, dollhouse kit, and those are on the miniatures. They have miniatures, and there are 2 other ones. Again, I'll include those in the video because I'm in the middle of remodeling, and so I've got a lot of stuff that I'm reorganizing. So let me work on that. I'll put something together in a video, and then I think that'll be something that would be worth looking at and going over, just kind of doing a refresher. And because you want your first experience with a dollhouse kit to be fun. If it's frustrating, then it's something that you're not going to be interested in. I lucked out when I started this, and my first one was a Rolife, and it was fun. I really enjoyed it, and it was all wood pieces. Everything was together. The pamphlet was in English. I'm a picky person anyway. I have certain things, so I was like, no, I think it would be better if I had my own paint, glues, and stuff like that. So doing some research though first helped me make that decision, and I went out and did that and put together a cart. So, all right, so that's it for this one. I'll put this on after after I'm done with this video. So hopefully that helps. But miniatures are the way to go to enjoy, maybe to decompress, and for first timers. That is what I started with, and I did several of them before I made my way up. There's actually one in the middle. That was my beach house. So that was like a medium sized, and that was a lot of fun. So you've got the smaller ones, and then you had middle size, which was, like I said, was the beach house I did, and then you have the bigger ones, like the Allison Jr., the Painted Lady, the Victorian. The Victorian Painted Lady is bigger than the Allison Jr. So if you have started or are working on an Allison Jr., my suggestion is to hold off on the Painted Lady and take steps to work on the project. Take baby steps before you work on the project. Even I'm so excited. I can't wait. You know, I got up here and I'm looking at her and I'm like, she's a beauty. I just want to open her. But there's also a house just a little smaller that I should probably work on. I'm not happy about it because I want to do that one first. But if this is another one for just to get a little more practice. Adjusting to more time consuming or building another, because the Allison Jr., she was a project. She was something else. But it was a lot of fun, but there were some frustrating moments as well. So we're going to have that with any project that we pick. Don't let that stop you. Just keep it on. Take a break. Do something different, which I've always suggested before. So with that, I'm going to end this video. And the next set I put together will be the different type of miniature dollhouses. And I also promised that I would have additional websites for you to go and visit and to purchase dollhouse kits from. So the last one that I told you about was miniatures.com. That one's a good one. And I will get the other ones for you when I have the exact way it's listed on the website. So that way I don't give you any wrong information. So we're celebrating, loving, doing our hobby. Any type of hobby that is productive and creates a positive environment is like rewarding and on all levels. So I just get a little excited. So about just showing and trying to build, create, work the community, which in the last video we already know now that the blog is live. And so submission for dollhouse submissions are ready to be accepted, and we work on that. And then the panel that we're working on, the decor panel. So yay! So anyway, I hope you're enjoying yourself. I hope you are keeping on, and hoping that those projects are coming together the way that you want. In the meantime, everyone, take care, and we will talk soon.